Today, I'm working on a ring fort settlement for Wralda, based loosely on real historical designs, but adapted to the world and its problems. The idea behind ring forts is pretty simple. Homes, storage, livestock, all protected by a single continuous wall. I made sure to start on a gatehouse first, as that is the most recognizable part of the structure. These wooden walls will act like an extension of the palisades that surround the village. So, this video is my 9 subscriber special. Fun fact, did you know that the number 9 is actually a very Viking number? No? Well, now you do. Here you can see me making the structure that will be holding the roof. Now, I would never copy this structure over and over again to make new ones, but yeah. I'm just saying, someone else probably would, but I would never. In the world of Wralda, this kind of design started reappearing once the land stopped feeling safe. When the old settlement fell, rebuilding quickly mattered more than rebuilding beautifully. At first there was this lost cattle, then burnt homes, and after that, people stopped sleeping easy. Once people started realizing that life wasn't safe anymore, it was already too late, and the settlement was burnt to the ground. Eventually, they did rebuild, however. This isn't some ancient ruin or legendary stronghold. This place is fairly new, built out of necessity, more so than ambition. By the time we see the settlement in-game, it's only a few decades old. It's young enough that the walls still smell of fresh timber when the rain hits. but it's old enough that a generation has grown up never knowing life without them. These walls were raised because the tribes from the northern lands started pushing south. Raids became more frequent, more organized. Locals still remember the old village. Some of them won't even talk about it. It's a bit of a painful subject, to say the least. The structures that people live in are fairly simple. They are made out of pulp walls and reed roofing. These materials were locally available and are great for insulation. Now that our build has nearly come to an end, it is time for me to tell you that this is what survival looks like in Wralda.